Hello there. Welcome to my channel Wildlife and Travel with Kamulika. In this video, my maiden visit to Bhutan, land of the Thunder Dragon. And a week-long bird photography tour in the pristine forests of eastern Bhutan. After approximately 1.5 hours flight from the Kolkata airport, we landed at the Guwahati International Airport. Sandeep Chakraborty, our tour organizer and an excellent birder himself, was there to receive us at the airport. Our baggage was loaded into 2 cabs. After our group of 5 settled down in their respective vehicles, we headed straight out from the airport without entering the city limits of Guwahati. During the course of the day, 2 more members who had travelled by different flights joined us directly in Bhutan. We were all part of an 8 days, 7 nights bird photography tour in eastern Bhutan organized by Sandeep Chakraborty. This is what our entire tour route looked like. In this video, I shall cover our tour from Samdrup to Yongkhola. Our ultimate destination on day 1 was Trashigang in Bhutan, which was more than 7 hours drive from Guwahati city in India. By afternoon, we had reached Samdrup, a border town in Bhutan, and it was time for a transfer. There we met our Bhutanese counterparts who took us to the local immigration office. For Indians visiting Bhutan, visa can be obtained on arrival. Please check the description of this video to know what are the exact documents required for clearing immigration in Bhutan. There were 2 vehicles for 7 members of the photography group. All members present were accorded a warm welcome by Sherab, our guide from Bhutan. And then it was time to pose for the customary group photo. After lunch, we hit the road again. On the way, we stopped near Morong village to check for the possibility of beautiful nuthatch, and luck prevailed. Though we had a long journey ahead, we made a short impromptu stop to catch the last rays of the sun. We made a last stop at Wamrong for a break and refreshments at around 8 p.m. before we finally reached Linkar Lodge at Trashigang at around 10:30 p.m. Next morning, it was a breathtaking view from the balcony of my room at Linkar Lodge. A verditer flycatcher and a spotted dove spent some time on the jacaranda tree outside. After a quick breakfast, I managed to catch a few minutes of an archery competition that was being held on the grounds of the hotel. Archery is the national sport of Bhutan. Our stay in Trashigang was for a night. After breakfast, we headed to our next destination, Yongkhola. On the way, we briefly stopped by the Drangmechu to check for the possibility of birds but found nothing. From where we stood, we caught a glimpse of the Trashigang zone. Though Yongkhola was our final destination, we stopped en route at a few spots to check for possible bird activity. One such place was a village called Yadi in Mongar district, where we sighted some beautiful species, all of which were lifers for me. Our next target species was the Ward's Trogon, a bird that is inevitably on the bucket list of most birdwatchers. We sighted a handsome male. The first half of our birding session for that day was done. We stopped at a town called Mongar to grab some lunch before we headed for the next session of the day. It was an overcast sky, and light began to fade away when we made our last stop at a place with lot of bird activity, where I saw a few more lifers. We reached Trogon Villa at Yongkhola after 5 that evening. The plan was to stay there for 2 nights. Interestingly, all rooms at the Trogon Villa were named after birds. After dark, we headed out to check for the possibility of sighting a Hodgson's frogmouth. We didn't see one. Instead, we were rewarded with the sighting of a Bhutan giant flying squirrel. It flew from one side of the road to the other and lingered on for a while. Once we were back at the lodge, we chanced upon an unexpected visitor in a quiet corner on a wall. A Malay Edwards Atlas moth. It was a beautiful specimen and as big as a human palm and quite a beauty to look at, and kept some of us photographers engaged for a very long time. Early next morning, we went for birding towards Namling Brak. It mostly entailed roadside birding. With lot of bird activity at that hour, sightings looked promising, and we were indeed lucky to have had some wonderful sightings that morning. The view alongside the road was so scenic that I often found myself unmindfully trailing behind, trying to soak in all that beauty. As we walked along, we had more sightings. It was well past noon when we concluded our morning session. Post lunch, our birding session was near a village called Tsamang. Dark clouds had formed by the time we concluded our birding for the day, and it poured through the night. Some members braved the inclement weather and went for a night trail. They were rewarded with sightings of a leopard cat and marble cat. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video on the first part of our Eastern Bhutan bird photography tour. I will share the video of the second part of this exciting tour shortly.